Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Sharp Note. I'm your host, Blitz. This is a podcast. I guess I just be talking about random stuff, usually consisting of life and music. This is episode 16, I think. Yeah, episode 16. Uh I am officially all right. Last episode, I said I had not walked for my graduation quite yet, even though the episode before the last episode, I that came out on the day I was walking. I released that video the day I was walking for my. Long story short, I walked. I graduated. No, I'm done with university, at least my bachelor's degree. So I have a bachelor's of science now. That's awesome. Um, yeah, bachelor's of science or bachelor of science, whatever you call it. I don't know, man. But it ain't my job to know now. I gotta do other stuff now. I gotta work. Yeah. I'm gonna just let y'all know I'm about to compress a video real quick. Let me. So I'm gonna be distracted for 1 second. Hold up. But yeah. So this is a podcast. Like I said, my name's Blitz. I talk about life and music on this shit, and that can mean a couple different things. I'm gonna tell you my life recently. Oh my
Actually,
God! Oh no!
I do need a few
Okay.
path run.
Okay, Jesus Christ, that was too loud. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down. Jesus Christ. Okay. Uh oh my gosh. Okay, life recently the past little bit has been just absolutely bonkers, dude. So, like I said, I graduated college and then I haven't had like much time to just chill in like a little while because of college and shit. Which that's okay. I'm fine with that. But thing is I need to chill. I can't be going like every single day for months and months and months. Now, I've had some time to chill during the semester, but like, oh man, it's always just something to stress about, and can never like turn it off when you're in university. I can never, at least I can't. I can't just like turn it off when like I'm laying in bed and I'm like, man, I got to do this assignment. Man, I got to study for this. I got to go over those notes again cuz I don't really understand what I just did. I'm always doing something. But now and that's not going to ever really go away. But now, at least, it's not for university. It's for like real stuff, and maybe I can start getting like paid to have that stress. That's the thing. That's called a job. You get paid to be stressed and do things. I am perfectly fine with that. Um, so anyway, so yeah, life recently has been just so the past week. All right, it was almost a week ago. Almost, not quite a week ago. Almost a week ago. I graduated. I walked, did the whole ceremony. It was wild. It was a whole. Oh my god! It was such a long day, and I got burned. It was sunny outside, and I got burned on my face a little bit, but I not too bad. So it's gone now. Mostly, it's healed. But one of my buddies got burned on his face, arms, legs. He got burned all over. I feel, and he had to get some aloe. Oh man, I can only imagine the pain he was going through. Burns suck, dude. Burns really suck. Um, yeah, nah. If there's one thing in this world I would try to prevent, it's getting burned from the sun. That just sucks. And yeah, being burned alive, nah, nope, miss me with that. I will do everything I can to make sure that is not the way I go out. There's 6 million ways to die. You gotta choose one. That's not my choice. Being burned alive. I don't think anybody chooses that really, but I won't put it past some people. But neither here nor there. All right, I'm getting this video compressed now, so I just gotta wait on it now. But yeah, I don't know. This episode is not gonna be too awfully long because I'm tired and it's late, so I don't want to record this one too awfully long. I guess I'll give it until these videos compress. How about that? I got 2 videos I'm trying to compress to smaller file sizes, and they're not too awfully long of videos, so it shouldn't take too long. But it you never know how long it's gonna take exactly. But my computer is running fairly well right now, so it seems to be compressing it somewhat quick. Well, not really. It could be running more efficiently. I need to get a better CPU for my PC. So I have 2 upgrades I'm gonna do to my PC before I decommission this computer, because eventually this computer just will not be powerful enough. So it's good for now. I have a good, and I designed it this way purposely. I bought this old GPU years ago, and then I built the PC around this GPU to be upgradable. And then a couple years ago, I upgraded the GPU, and now I need to upgrade the CPU, and then I'm also gonna uh, add some more RAM, and then after that, I will probably hold on to this PC because I don't really like selling my like PCs or computers. If I do, I'll pop out the hard drive and pop in a new just SSD or something, like a blank SSD. I might load it with Windows for somebody, but I'm not selling. I can't ethically, or what's not ethically. I can't. I don't know, like, cause I got like personal stuff on these hard drives, like personal documents and whatnot. Not to go talking about my business and whatnot, but yeah, I got stuff people don't need to be seeing all that. Uh, they don't need to be like my birth certificate. I don't need to know what my birth certificate is. But I got a copy of it. Oh my god, that's a huge bug. Oh man, why is it doing what? That's crazy. It's crawling on my ceiling right now. Why? Oh, it's flying. What the hell? see what it is. I ain't got my glasses on. Oh, what kind of bug is that, bro? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm about to grab this bitch. All right, ready? Yeah! Got it. I think I did. Yeah, I got that motherfucker. All right. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Hold on. Sorry about that. Let me hold on. God, where did that bug come from, bro? I didn't even have my glasses on. I couldn't see it. All right, I got my glasses on now though, so I could see it. But no, all right, I'm gonna take it back. I'm about to. Okay. Jesus Christ, man. Bug. Oh, I hate bugs, bro. I'm not even like. It's not even like a. I don't know. Maybe I am scared of bugs, bro. I don't know. I'm not really scared of bugs. Like bugs are fine, whatever, fuck them. But like they're just disgusting. Oh, I hate bugs, bro. All of them, literally all of them. All of them can die. Well, nah, bees are chill. I like bees. I don't want them near me, but bees are chill. Um, I just have like PTSD almost from bugs because I got oh my god, like I used to get bit up so much. I still do from time to time. I'll get bit by like a bunch of bugs just randomly. My grandpa, he has a farm. So whenever I'm at his farm, oh brother, oh brother, let me tell you, I get bit up by some bugs on his farm. And yeah, I live near water as well, so that doesn't help. Mosquitoes. God, oh, I was talking to one of my friends earlier about mosquitoes, man. We were talking about literally. Okay, if everyone if everyone on Earth committed to just killing mosquitoes, like like effectively killing them, not just like swatting a mosquito here and there. No, like you're basically committing. I'm not even gonna say it. You're killing a lot of mosquitoes. Um, I was gonna say the G word, but I don't think I should probably say that word. Mass. You know what I'm saying? The G word, similar to the dude with the fancy mustache. What he did to that one race of people, do that to mosquitoes, but don't do it to other people. That's bad. That's very bad. Very very bad. But yeah. I said the fancy mustache. More like the stupid ass mustache. That shit look ugly as fuck. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway. um, golly, that bug came out of nowhere, bro. Where that thing was huge. I don't even know what it was, but I got it. I got it. I crushed it. Grabbed it with a paper towel. Threw it away. Get out of here. Anyway. Oh man. All right, but yeah. So graduated. That was cool. No longer in university. Don't have to worry about assignments or studying anymore. No, well, I still got to study. There's some stuff I have to study for. Um and I'm going to have to like do some stuff, but I'm not obligated to study for any other person other than just I want to do it. Right? But when you're doing like courses and you're doing coursework, you're obligated to study that material. And it's not like I don't know. You're obligated to study that material and do the assignments for I, I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, and it's not like yeah, this other stuff I'm trying to study for though, it's I can do it on my own time. Let me put it that way. I can do it on my own time and I'm not obligated to like submit an assignment next week. You got to submit this assignment by Friday or you got to submit it by Sunday, you know. It's nothing like that. It's just I can study it as I go, and when I'm ready to take the test to it's for a certification, so once I'm ready to take the test, I'll take it. It'll be a few $100 to take the test, but it's not the end of the world. That few $100, and if I pass the test, will yield me thousands and thousands of dollars potentially. So it'll yield me a career. Let me put it that way. It'll yield me a career. So we'll see. We'll see how it ends up going. But for now, I'm done with university. So I'll study for that stuff as I go. Like I said, I'm not obligated to any other person now. I'm just obligated to my own fulfillment of my own education, which everyone should be. That should be the main reason you're studying anyway. But the thing is, with like public school and university, when you're getting these degrees, they're gonna tell you what to read. They're gonna tell you what to look at and do. But now I get to decide what I look at and what I study and do, and like which of these certifications I get. I know which one I'm gonna get, and yeah, so I need to study. I actually have a textbook on it. You know what? Actually, let me grab that right now while I'm thinking about it. I got this textbook on this shit. Which one of these books is it? Oh, there it is. Cool. Hell yeah, this is perfect. Um, yeah, man. Anyway, that's neither here nor there though. But oh yeah, this is actually not gonna be too bad at all to do. There's only like 15 parts to it. I just gotta study each part. It's not too bad. It's gonna take me a bit to study all this stuff. This was part of my college, so like I did already go through all this once before, so I just have to basically review it all again. But when I went through it the first time, I didn't half know what I was looking at. So now I have a good idea of what I'm looking at. When I did this the first time, I was like, what is all this stuff? Now I have a pretty good idea of what this stuff is. So yeah. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Toss this to the side. See, I'm like a quarter of the way through this first video compressed. Damn, it takes too long. I wonder if there's a better way I can compress these videos. I don't know though. Not really. Just kind of is the way it is. It might take like an hour to compress this stuff. Golly, it's gonna take too long. I need to figure out like a better way to compress these videos and whatnot. But this isn't bad what I'm doing now. It's not like it does it. It does the job and it does it well actually. Like it does it really well. But like it compresses a lot into small amount of space, smallest amount of storage space. But it just takes forever to do it. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Cause like I can be doing this while that happens, or I could be like doing other stuff while this stuff. Yeah. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Let's see. I have not worked on any music stuff since the last episode, so don't expect any sort of update there. Really, I haven't done any sort of music anything. I think last time on the last episode I was talking about how I need to like reorganize these projects I'm working on, or at least this one project I'm working on. Oh, I'm very happy with how this one. All right, I have two projects I'm working on: an EP and an LP. So the EP I'm happy with. I'm happy with the progression of it and everything. It's almost done. It's like legitimately give me a couple more days with it, like working on it. Not literally a couple more days, but a couple more days spent working on it, and I should have it in a good final form that I can be happy releasing, and I can, yeah. But finding those days to work on this stuff, now that's gonna be the challenge, cause, well, I'll just tell you. So, back to some life things real quick. So I graduated, like I said, and then I so that took all day Saturday. It was a long ass day, and then Sunday was Mother's Day. So I went and saw my grandparents and got some graduation pictures with them because they were not able to go to my graduation, which is fine. It was actually better that they didn't go to my graduation because of how logistically complicated my whole graduation was. It was just better for them not to go, just because, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was difficult just with like my siblings and my parents and whatnot, or my mom, and a couple of my buddies and whatnot. Um, it was difficult coordinating with just them, and then to also coordinate with my grandparents would have been like way too much. So, and also other stuff. My grandpa's got some health issues right now, so he's not in the best. He doesn't feel the best and whatnot. So I wouldn't want to make him like go through all that just to watch me walk across the stage. And they watched most schools now live stream, and my school does, or they live streamed it. So he got to see me. And my both my grandparents, all my grandparents, they got to see me. But yeah, anyway, neither here nor there. Yeah, I was all busy all day Sunday, and basically, I mean, all day Saturday and basically all day Sunday. And then Monday I had to work, and then Tuesday I had actually free. But I almost just didn't do. I was so after school and everything. That was like the first free day where I just literally had like nothing. I had stuff to do, but I didn't have to do it on that day, so I didn't. That was like the one day where I got to just basically do nothing. And then yesterday was Wednesday. I'm recording this on well, technically Friday morning, but it was Thursday today. Yeah, technically I'm recording this on the 16th of May. So this video will go up on the 24th of May. So that'll be cool. But I'm trying to get like a little bit ahead where I'm like I want to get like multiple weeks ahead, but haven't gotten there yet. Cuz I have an episode coming out technically tomorrow on the 17th, and then this episode will come out next week. So I'm going to have to record some more episodes faster. I need to record them more often to be able to like get ahead where I'm like multiple weeks ahead. But that's kind of my goal is I want to get a few weeks ahead of schedule so that I'm not like I can I don't know. Yeah. Neither here nor there. And I don't even know what I'm going to title this episode. I usually title them after I'm done recording them and then I'll usually make the title somewhat relevant to whatever I talked about during the episode. And I never plan these out. Okay, I planned out the first ever episode I did, and then I never planned another one again because I just didn't. didn't like that. I didn't. So all of these are just improv, basically. I'm just out here talking. So, but yeah, um, Wednesday. So yeah, Tuesday was like the one day I got just I just didn't do. I did a few things. I just didn't do a lot because yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it was like the one day I got to just basically do nothing. Man, I'm tired. But sorry. Anyway. Oh, bro, you've got to be kidding me. This compression has barely progressed, and it's yeah. Anyway, it's not even like it's like a third of the way done now. No, almost half, almost halfway. No, yeah, a third. It's kind of accurate. Anyway, well, no, not really. A third of the way done is not really accurate. Uh, 2/5? Is 2/5 more than a third? I think so, right? Yeah, 2/5 would be 40. Yeah, 2/5 probably better. Because a third is 33, like 33%, and 2/5 would be 40%. So yeah, 2/5 is slightly higher than 1/3. Neither here nor okay. Math. Um, but Wednesday. So today, like I said, today was Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, I've been um I spent some money on some clothes. Not a lot. I just got a couple things. Literally, I didn't spend like, I maybe spent like $100 or so on like a few different things. That was pretty much it. Uh, which, I don't know. Maybe to some people, $100 on clothes is a lot, but then it's really not. 100 bucks. Because I got a few different things. It wasn't just like, and everything I got was relatively cheap, so that was good. I got exactly what I wanted for some good prices, so I'm happy with what I got. Uh, and then Thursday, so all right, so but okay, let me just say real quick. All right, I play video games from time to time, and I have not been able to play hardly. No, I'm gonna say hardly. I literally have not been able to play any video game in the past month or two, probably closer to 2 months. It's been about 2 months, and I especially have had no time, or I have yet. Yeah, I don't know. It's been like 3 months since I've touched arguably my favorite game, which is Warframe. If y'all know Warframe, that's great. If you don't know Warframe, highly recommend. That's all I can. That's all I'm gonna say. Just it's a great game. It's It's a free to play game. That alone says a lot to me. Just it being free to play, and also the amount of content in the game is an unbelievable amount. Really, there's an unbelievable amount of stuff you can do, an amount of options. So it's a very very fun game. Very, I would highly recommend Warframe to any person who plays video games, especially PC games. Warframe's on consoles as well. It's free to play, like I said, and it's on consoles. But the best experience with it is if you're on PC. Um, Not to say that the console version is like unplayable. It's just I personally, and it's actually also on mobile now. That's a relatively new thing. They did that like a year or two ago, where they released a mobile version of the game. but the mobile version is you can technically do anything in it. The mobile version. I would not recommend doing most things in the mobile version though. Unless you're like just really good at mobile games or mobile like controls and whatnot. It's just really hard to control your like character in the mobile version. In my opinion, the mobile version of Warframe is best used as like a oh I can't log in on my PS5 or I can't log in on my PC, so I'm just gonna log in on my phone real quick, get the like daily reward or something, and then yeah. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. And actually, one way I use the mobile version is I'll have it. So I have two accounts on Warframe. One, I'm progressed decently far. I'm mastery rank 24 right now. I don't mean to be talking a whole bunch about Warframe, by the way, but I'm just anyway. It's a very fun game, but I'm mastery rank 24, which is not bad. It's pretty decent. One of my buddies is legendary rank 4, so he's way farther ahead than I am. But my second account, I'm like, I don't even know. Master, I'm a pretty low master rank. I just started that one. And the only reason I started that one is because I genuinely wanted to see. So I started playing Warframe back in the day, like 20, 2016. I really started playing in 2016. That was when I first like really started playing. But I think I was technically playing in 2015 as well. I can't remember. That's neither here nor there. Point is I haven't played the early stages of a Warframe account, like the new player. I haven't had the new player experience in years. So I was like, well, last year in 2024, I started a second account and just started over. I was like, all right, let me see what the new player experience looks like now, and it's actually far better than I remember back in the day. So I'm very happy I did do that because it only made me appreciate all the changes that have been made over the years since I have started playing. Because there have been so many changes. It's the same game, of course, but it's almost like a completely different game now than it was like 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's 2025 now. So I've almost been playing Warframe for a decade. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Oh no, that's crazy. But that's whatever. Point is, reason I even bring up Warframe is because I haven't touched it in months. I haven't touched any game in months because I've been focusing on school. I had to worry about my. Sounds crazy. Duh, it sounds insane, right? That I had to drop video games to focus on my undergraduate degree. No, of course I'm being sarcastic. Of course I would drop video games just to focus on that. Like I would drop a video game. Like if if I had to, yeah, I would drop Warframe in a second and I would never play it again if it meant uh I had to. But luckily I have the time to spend on Warframe or have some time. Not the I don't have a ton of time, but I have some time to spend on video games. Like you gotta relax. You gotta entertain yourself a little bit. You can't be working 24/7. Warframe's fun. I like Warframe. So, and I like some other games too, but that's just my main one that I play. So, okay, Wednesday, I did a little bit of shopping I needed to do, and I didn't even necessarily want to buy these clothes, but I had to. Just long story short, I won't get into the nitty gritty, but um, got that shit done and started I hopped on Warframe for the first time in no, like I said, maybe like a month or two. Probably close like I said, closer to 2 months. And I um what do you call it? Oh, so there's this thing in Warframe called the Night Wave, and I realized there were only 6 days left. Now there's five, and tomorrow there's gonna be 4 days left. And I was literally on rank zero. I had not played it at all since it came out like earlier this year in 2025. This is the volume Nora's Mix volume 8. Yeah, yeah, volume 8 is what we're currently on. So I assume volume 9 is going to come out next week. But I was literally on rank 0. So but my friend, he was like, "Well, let's get you to rank 30 then." So we spent hours yesterday, Wednesday I'm talking about, um which was the 14th of May. We spent hours grinding the missions for that, like for the Nightwave, and I ended up getting to rank 14, almost 15. And then we did the same thing again today, and I got to rank 28. Yeah, 27 or 28. No, I got to rank 28, I think. Yes, yes, I did get to rank 28, and I only need a few more missions, which I'm gonna complete tomorrow. But then I got stuff to do tomorrow evening, so I'm gonna try to do that stuff tomorrow, like in the morning and maybe the afternoon a little bit, but try to get it all done in the morning. And then I got some stuff to do in that evening, so I won't be able to play. And then I probably won't be able to play Warframe again until like maybe next week or so. So that's somewhat unfortunate, but it's fine. It's whatever. Life. It's just a video game. It's not that. But I'll be able to. So I'll finish up these last couple ranks, and I'll hit rank 30, which is like not the maximum, but that's the maximum for the all the rewards that you get. There's only the first 30 ranks are the only ones that actually give you rewards, and every rank after that, so like rank 31, 32, 33, all those, they give you just currency to spend on stuff. But I don't necessarily need that currency. I just wanted the rewards from the first 30 ranks. So I'll get those tomorrow and then do what I got to do tomorrow evening, and then I got some stuff to do Saturday when on the 17th when not this episode, but the episode right before this comes out. So I'll be busy as that episode comes out. I already have that one recorded and uploaded, so it's scheduled. That's what I do. I just record these, compress them, upload them, and schedule them for the days that they're supposed to come out, which is Saturdays at 12. I don't know if I have said that recently. Yes, Saturdays at 12 p.m., not 12 a.m., 12 p.m. So just noon, Saturday noon. That's when these episodes come out. I should probably write that down somewhere, like on my channel. Like, I don't know, maybe in my description or like my bio. Or, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But, I'll write it down somewhere where that's like the schedule. And I've been consistent. I have been consistent these past few weeks where I have had multiple weeks in a row where I've not missed an episode. I have missed some weeks in the past, um, and I will likely miss some weeks in the future. But trust, whenever I miss a week, there's usually going to be a good reason why. Um, so, yeah. And also, y'all will be fine waiting another week for an episode if it comes down to that. You like the y'all. No one will ever be like I don't know, dying for the next episode of the Sharp Note. Let me put it that way. Or they shouldn't be anyway, because this podcast is just bullshit mostly. Uh, but you know what? If someone is like dying for the next episode, you know what? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means a lot. But you shouldn't be, because I just be talking about random stuff. But yeah, so been doing that. I also had to do some paperwork these past, or I did that earlier today. So that's cool. I got that paperwork done. It didn't take too awfully long. Took a little bit though. And oh man, I had a credit card stolen recently. Apparently, it wasn't literally stolen, but the I had some like fraudulent charges. So someone had stolen the like number and whatnot. So that's unfortunate. But um, and oh my god, let me tell you, when I called the place to like tell them, hey, this card was stolen. I need, um, they wanted to like verify the fraudulent transactions and everything, and I was like, yeah, yeah. So it's this one, this one, this one. Oh, whatever. It really wasn't much that they stole. They only stole like a few bucks. So I was really, I got lucky where I. So this is the thing. Okay, real quick. Actually, this is a good point. If you have a credit card and there are a couple charges where it's like $1 or $2 or maybe $5, what that is, and you're like, where did these charges come from? Okay, first of all, yes, those are like if those are fraudulent charges, the reason they do that is because they want to check to make sure that the card legitimately works. And if it does legitimately work, they will sell it to somebody else. And then so because they'll put your card number and like the information in a list of like, let's say 1,000 credit cards, and then they'll sell all these credit card numbers of ones that work to other people, but they have to make sure it works. And so they'll make like a $2 transaction just to see like, does it go through? Does it accept it? And if it does accept it, great. If it declines it, oh no, they're like, okay, that card doesn't actually work. So I'm not going to, like, I can't sell that. Or maybe they do sell that card anyway because they're unethical as hell and they're committing crimes. Um, but I'm so glad that that's what they did. They only stole like a couple dollars from me. First of all, because I'm going to get that money back. So, that's cool. But, cause this credit card, yeah, they're like, you're never liable for fraudulent charges. That's their policy anyway. Um, and but it was only a couple bucks. So even if they didn't give me that money back, it's only a few bucks. So it's really not the end of the world. But when I was on the phone with the representative, she was like, "Did you make this other transaction on May 10th?" And I was like, "Oh no, I didn't even know that transaction existed." And she was like, "Yeah, you probably didn't know because it got declined." And I was like, "Yeah," because I froze my account when I saw those smaller transactions. I was like, "Oh, freeze," froze the account, and I'm so glad I froze the account when I did because yeah, apparently it was an Uber. Someone tried to use Uber with my credit card. Like what? Someone's Ubering with my credit card. What the hell? Um so that was interesting. I didn't even see the transaction because of course it got declined. But she could see where it got declined because obviously she works for the people. So that was crazy. Someone tried to Uber, bro. That's crazy. So yes, okay. If you be y'all gotta y'all gotta watch over your credit cards, your debit cards. Watch over them carefully. Verify every transaction. When you see a transaction in there, make sure it's legit. And if it's not, freeze it. Freeze it immediately, and then you can determine whether like whatever you want to do after that. But freeze it, and then yeah. Uh, and if your credit card or debit card, if they don't have an option
to freeze accounts like that, don't go with them. Get a different card. You gotta have one where you can freeze it. Gotta have one where you can freeze it. Or they just gotta have like some sort of good, like fraudulent charge, whatever. You get my point. Whatever. It's neither here nor there, but yeah. So that's some life. I had to deal with that earlier. More life stuff. Um, but I don't even remember what I was getting at about all this. I was gonna say, so I technically have had some time, I guess, to work on some music, but I've been, I've been spending a lot of time, not a lot of time, but I spent a few hours today and a few hours yesterday, uh, doing that Warframe stuff, and I'm almost done with it. So hell yeah, I'm almost caught up with it. I'm very close to done. I'm gonna finish it in tomorrow. It's literally I already have a plan. Like I already know what to do tomorrow. I just have to. I'm just tired. I'm about to go to sleep. Literally, I'm not even lying. The second I'm done recording this episode, which I've already been recording for 40 something minutes, so I'm about to wrap it up in a second. But
um, literally the second I'm done recording, I'm gonna.
man, and this compression is still not done. Oh my god, why does it take so long, bro?
Why does this take so long?
Maybe it's gonna go faster when I stop because I'm recording right now.
That's probably why. That's probably. Oh, I guarantee that's why. Yes. Oh, nope. Yep. That because it's going slow because I'm recording right now as we speak. That's why it's going slow. And the reason I say that is because the video is stored on my hard drive and I'm recording right now to my hard drive. So my hard drive is writing and reading right now as we speak simultaneously. And that slows things down.
I would not be surprised. Well, no, I should be fine as far as the writing goes. It should be doing that fine, but the reading probably gonna be a little slow.
That's why this compression is going slow. So the second I hit stop recording, it should go faster. So you know what? I'm just gonna. You know what? That's what I'll do. It's at like 4/5 now. Let's say once it finishes this first video, I said I had 2 videos to compress. Technically, I have 3 videos to compress now. As I'm recording this video, I'm gonna compress this one as well. Uh, but I'll just let this first video finish compressing, and then I'll stop recording, and then I'll start the compression for the second video. That one shouldn't take too long. It's a relatively short video. And then once that one is done compressing, then I'll start the compression for this video I'm recording right now, this podcast episode. And then, okay, hold up, real quick. As I'm compressing these videos, the quality is not great. Like the video quality, it's not being maintained, and it should be. I need to figure out a new compression because the video quality sucks after the compression, even though it shouldn't be changing it but so much. But it is. It's changing it a lot. It's very pixelated these past couple podcast episodes. I don't like that. I don't like the pixels, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what's going on with it and how to fix it. Where I can still compress it, but it's not going to sacrifice video quality. But this podcast doesn't really matter about video quality anyway. I you know It's just a quality thing. It's a personal, like I just don't want it to be so pixelated, but it doesn't really matter because the audio quality is perfectly fine. So whatever. I don't think the audio quality is getting too messed up in all this. So yeah, we good. It's fine. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Um. Yes, compression's almost done. Not quite though. It'll probably be done in a next 5-10 minutes or so. Probably like 10 minutes. And that's the thing. Like I said, it takes so damn long. Well, again, like I said, it's because I'm recording right now. It's taking longer, but it's still just even without like even if I'm just compressing, I have nothing else. My PC's doing nothing else. It's just compressing this video. It still takes a while, longer than what I would like to compress these videos. So I'll have to figure out a faster and better way to compress this stuff. But again, what I'm doing right now is not the worst in the world. It's getting the job done. Let me put it that way. It gets the job done, but not without fault. So, but can only improve, right? I mean, hey, that's how I live my life truly. That's how I try to live my life is I can only get better at things. Now obviously that's not like a guarantee. I'll give you a perfect example. Example. Oh my gosh. What am I? Example. Wait, how do you say it? Example? Whatever. I'll give you a perfect example about I try to live my life things getting better, but I also it's fine to let yourself get worse at things. Um I've gotten my fitness is worse than what it was before, like years ago. Cause when I was in high school, I was running a lot and I was like playing soccer and shit. And that was mostly where I was running. It was just like soccer. I could run like a couple miles pretty easy. Uh, Now even a single mile takes me out, man. But um, on the flip side of that, I am healthier than I was in high school. So my give if I train and if I like go to the gym or whatever, I relatively shortly I will get back into as good of shape, if not way better shape than I was when I was in high school. So that's an upside to it. So and realistically, yeah, I'm way more. I have way more potential to be fit now than what I ever was in high school. And honestly, a big factor of that is my flexibility has improved significantly. Um, and the reason is because I've purposely have stretched, just stretch. Oh, God damn! If there's one thing in this life, guys, I cannot stress enough, it is stretch. And the reason is because you have this thing in your muscles called fascia, whatever you want to call it. And it's essentially all right. The easiest way I can explain it, if you've ever had a steak, like a raw steak, there's like layers to it, and there's like a thin white like seam in between each of the layers of the meat. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That's fascia. You have that in your muscles as well, by the way. And when you don't stretch, it literally, I'm not even joking, it literally knots up and sometimes that can be permanent. And when it knots up like that, it causes like muscle spasms and also like muscle knots. It causes knots in your muscles. Uh, so stretch and break that fascia, break those knots. I fully believe that humans should be able to do splits just easily. Not easily. That's a bad way to say it. Splits are a difficult thing to do. Um, but every human should be able to do them, at least at one point in their life. Oh, the video's done compressing. Okay. That was faster than I expected. Okay, cool. Uh, well, I don't know how to end this video. I'm so tired. It's like 3 a.m. right now. Oh my god, it's 3:30 a.m., bro. Oh no. Okay. Well, today's technically the 16th, so this video, like I said, should go up in like a week in a day, technically. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, well, that's when I'm gonna schedule it, but yeah. Oh, stretch, please, for the love of God, stretch, all of y'all. But yeah, I try to live my life, like I said, just improving, only improving if I can. Well, not only improving, but like I said, improving if I can, and feel like 95% of things I do, I I only get better at them, and I would recommend you you trying to live your life in a similar way, where as long as you're getting better at most things in life, you should be doing pretty well. As long as you're just slowly, and it doesn't have to be a fast progression. I just mean you're better today than you were yesterday, and tomorrow you're going to be better than you were today. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my words of wisdom for the day.
I appreciate anyone who decided to listen. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. I'm so tired. I'm gonna compress these other videos and then go to sleep and do some stuff in the morning. I'm gonna wake up in like 6 hours and do some stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's all for now, at least. Thank you to anyone who decided to listen. This has been the Sharp Note episode 16. 16. 16. I'm a grandma. If you don't, yeah, it's a video. It's a like a Vine or something. Anyway, uh, but yeah, appreciate anyone who decided to listen again. Thank you. Genuinely appreciate it. We'll be back soon with another episode, and I will be back with some music soon. I took my time. I had like my. I just wanted to take the time to get that rank 30 on Warframe real quick for that Nightwave, just so I didn't miss out on those rewards. Because once those rewards are gone, it's not like they'll never come back, but it's gonna be a while before they come back. So, um, wanted to get them while I could. Get it while the getting's good. Let me put it that way. So, and been doing other things, of course. So I'm gonna get back into music though soon. Get back to producing more, and yeah, it's been Blitz. Thank you for watching. Again, this has been the Sharp Note episode 16. This one was recorded on the 16th of May, 2025. It's gonna be uploaded. I think it's the 24th, like I said. So, or it's gonna be released. But yeah, appreciate it. Again, I'm rambling now. Okay, I'm repeating myself. Okay, bye. Bye.